Welcome back to Once Upon a Page. Last week we talked to you about how to take an idea and turn it into a book. And today we are together to talk about a new idea that we've been brainstorming, the three of us together. We're all pretty excited about it.
It's
Maybe
a little different.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's definitely out of my comfort zone because
I
I'm
second
going to be writing a romance. So it's a little bit out of my comfort zone.
It's still in
but I'm really
your
excited.
comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But it's very different. We decided we wanted to do something together, and we weren't sure how to do it. We've seen a lot of authors that have been doing novellas together and series, like this series is a series of novellas about Christmas, or this one is set on the beach, or this one is set in outer space. I don't know any outer space novellas.
That'll be our next one.
That'll be our next one. I'm pretty excited about it.
But
No.
Come on.
we decided we
There
were
can't be
going to.
romance in space.
No, there's no air, there's no romance. We decided that we were going to use a stained glass window to tie all of our stories together. And that was kind of the framework. That was what we had to work with, was stained glass window.
Yes.
So to take this stained glass window from idea to books, and we decided that we're going to try and do it as a series of 3 individual books rather than a one book of novellas.
Right.
And we're going to start in the past, and I'm going to branch out into not a comfortable place and start researching and writing a book set in the 20s that kind of talks about the beginning of the stained glass window as it affects the lives of each of our different characters. And then Amy.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna be the sandwich story, I guess, because mine will be the contemporary story, which I'll have to incorporate the stained glass window from the 20s into my story, but my characters will be set in current day. And so I think I'm just going to have a little of the history from Heather's book woven into mine in such a way that it ties it together a little bit, but they'll still be standalone.
We had discussed it being, your characters being
Related.
relatives of mine.
Right.
Are we still planning that general
Yes,
direction?
so I have it as my hero is going to be the great
However many greats.
grandson,
Yeah.
I think I figured out, a great grandson of not necessarily your main hero, but maybe his brother or something like that.
Okay.
Somehow we're in the same family, so that it at least stays in the family. Yeah, I don't know.
And then we're taking a real twist
Yes.
on Erin's book.
Yeah, mine is going to be a dystopian, which I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to do a series like that for a while. But even to put more of a twist on mine, because I can't just do just that, my character is going to be transported into the future. So
Basically, she'll start in my time
and then I'll be
and fall into the dystopian
future. Yeah.
Through the stained glass window.
Through the stained glass window, of course, because it has to have that fantasy element.
Yes.
So.
And we realize these are very different genres. The historical genre, the contemporary genre, the fantasy genre. But at the same time, we were talking about it and we were like, okay, this is just a little weird. It's a little out there to do this. You don't normally see that.
Yeah.
You may see a historical put with, or elements of historical put in a story that is contemporary or something like that. But to have 3 books that can each stand alone in 3 separate genres that make up one trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's unique, at least it is to us.
Yeah.
I've not heard of it.
Yeah.
Right.
But we discussed it and we all enjoy all of those genres.
Right.
And we thought, well, if we enjoy all of those genres,
Someone
wouldn't
else
other
has to,
people enjoy all 3 of those genres as well? So that is what we're working on right now, and we're really excited about it. I've got one chapter done,
Yay!
lots of research, and I'm really looking forward to what this turns out to see it, how it goes from this idea of this stained glass window all the way through to the dystopian future, and where that stained glass window ends up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't get broken.
Yeah, I hope not. Ooh.
That could put a spin on
Okay.
it. If you're wondering how this all started, we all go to the Ken 10 Writers Retreat every June. And last year they did a writing exercise challenge, whatever, and everybody sitting at your table was supposed to work together to take one thing and make it into a story using conflict, I think.
Yeah.
And so we had all ended up sitting at the same table along with another girl. And we came up with this very elaborate story of the girl falling through the stained glass window at the state park where we were, and going through and falling in love and everything. And
because
so,
at the state park is this gorgeous little chapel that has the prettiest stained glass window there.
It may be on the front cover of our box set, because that would be perfect.
That would be.
So basically, we were sitting there afterwards, and we all said, we should turn this into a series, a trilogy, or we had even talked about doing 4 books at that point. And so I don't know that we were very.
We
could still include her.
Because there are places that she could definitely fit in with this book.
Yeah. And I don't know how serious we were at the time, but the more we thought about it, the more we just thought, oh, you know what? Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Let's just do it. Because, I only had 15 other ideas to work on.
Yeah,
so.
I was kind of joking at that time. I think we were all in the middle. But it was like one of those ideas that even though you joked about it at the time, it just
stays
kept
with
revisiting it.
Yes.
And finally it was like, okay, we're all at a place, except for maybe Amy, who has to write a certain book in November.
I've been waiting for a year and a half to write this book. I just want to get it done. I'm sorry.
Just write them both at the same time.
Yeah. You jump back and forth.
my goodness. I would die.
But we finally are at a place where don't do that. We need you to keep us in control.
Yeah.
You can see how well I do that.
But we did all come to this place where it's like, okay, what are we doing next? What are we doing next? And it kind of came up even again as a joke. We should write this. And then it was like, wait a minute. We could do this. So that's where this idea
I think
started.
what happened is maybe you and I had our ideas and we couldn't stop talking about them. And
so I'm
finally,
along for
we
the
decided,
ride.
and it's like, all right.
Boy, are they going to be surprised when I don't get mine written.
So
you'll do good.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
yeah, so stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have updates as we go through the year, and hopefully by, let's say, April, you get to hear, and the first one's done. I have no promises, but so
cheer us on, tell us yay or nay. Would this be something that interests you? Do you have any ideas or any stories from stained glass windows of your own?
You can post those in the comments on this video, and we'd love to hear from you for that, or if you have a UN20 video, the email address you can send those to will be in the description of this video, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.